Hi everybody, welcome back to Star Crochet. Today I want to show you how to crochet this cute little gingerbread man. He's a beginner friendly pattern, he's so easy to work up, and it's perfect to use up your scrap yarn. You could use him as a stocking stuffer for Christmas, as a gift topper, or you can sell him at the craft market if you like. You can open up the little hat like that, and you put your lip balm inside like this. I've designed these cute little lip balm tags for you if you don't want to include the actual lip balm inside, and you just cut them out and slip them in to your lip balm holder like this, and then people don't have to ask you what it is or what it's used for. It just says here, handmade lip balm holder. There you go, and you present it like this. You can use it as a keychain. Just add a little key ring here. This is what it looks like from the back. It's got two cute little red buttons here. This is part of a trio of lip balm holders I designed for Christmas. So we've got Gingerbread Man, we've got Snowman, and we've got Santa over here. I'll leave a link below to all these patterns on my blog and also to the video tutorials I'll be making. For this pattern, I'll be using Rico Rumi 100% cotton yarn in DK, and we'll need three colors. We'll need the beige for the body, the white for the stripes and the hat, and just a little bit of red for the buttons. Then you'll need a 3.5mm hook, a pair of scissors, a darning needle, a stitch marker. If you want to use it as a keychain, you need some key rings, and that's it. Let's get started. For round one, we'll start with beige yarn, and we'll work 6 single crochets into a magic circle. Don't worry if you don't know how to work a magic circle. You can simply chain 2 and work round 1 into the second chain from your hook. So this is how I work my magic circle. I just go like that, and as if I'm going to make a slip knot, except I don't pull here on the tail. I just hold that circle open like that, hold it in place, yarn over, and chain 1. There's your circle. Okay? So from here, you want to work 6 single crochets for round 1 into the magic circle. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. And then I'll pull that tail, just like that. Make sure you have 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And then for round 2, we're going to go into that first stitch. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. There we go. So that's the first stitch of round 2 now. And with every round, the first stitch of every round, we put the stitch marker. Okay? So for round 2, we want to double the stitches. You want 2 single crochets in each single crochet from the previous round. So we've done one already. We'll make the second single crochet into that same stitch. We've got 1, 2, and in each stitch around, we work 2 single crochets. 4, 5, and 6 in the next stitch. 7, 8 in the next one. 9 and 10 in the next stitch, and 11 and 12 in the last one. So we've got 12 single crochets here. See that big hole? You can pull here and close it nicely. So that's the end of round 2. Once you've finished round 2, we want to actually go ahead and check that the base is the size that we want. So let's take out a lip balm here and place it just like that. I'll show you a little better. Make sure that your lip balm actually fits. Okay, before you continue. If you feel it's too small, then use a larger hook. Okay, so we can put that back in. And continue to round 3. For round 3, all we're going to do is single crochet in each stitch around. And the same goes for round 4. So we'll have 12 stitches for each round, 3 and 4. Take out a stitch marker, do 1 single crochet, put the stitch marker back in to mark the spot, and we've done 1 already. We start counting to 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. There, you'll see that it's starting to curl a little bit like that, and that's exactly what we want. What I like to do is actually I curl it the opposite way like that now. And then single crochet into the stitch marker, take that off, put it on that stitch to mark the first stitch of round 4, and do the exact same thing over again. We've done 1, so now 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the last one is 12. There we go. We finished round 4. For round 5, we'll be joining our white yarn. And here we have 2 choices. It depends on the height of your lip balm. Either you have 1 round of white, 1 here and 1 here, or for longer lip balms or lipsticks that are a bit longer, you can make 2 rounds of white on the top, on the bottom here. So that will lengthen out the lip balm holder a little bit, and it will look balanced like that and proportionate. So here we go, joining our white yarn. Leave a little bit of a tail. What I like to do is I insert my hook into the stitch. I yarn over with the old yarn here, with the yarn I was already working with, 1 time. So then I have 2 loops on my hook. Pick up the white yarn, yarn over, and pull it through these 2 loops like that. Take off the stitch marker. Now you don't need to use it anymore for this round because the changed color of the yarn will show you where you have to end. Okay, so now we do 12 single crochets for this round, and try to crochet over your yarn tails so you don't need to weave them in later. 1, pull it a little bit, to tighten, and then the second one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so we have our 12 stitches for round 5. So I'm going to drop the white one, pick up the beige one, the beige working yarn again, leave those tails, and we start working the next round in beige. So, at the top of that white stitch here, yarn over with the beige yarn, yarn over and pull through. And the white one will be a bit loose, so what you want to do is pull it a little bit to tighten. There we go. Another 12 stitches with beige. I'll fast forward a little bit here. Once we're done with round 6, we work the same exact round till we get to round 10. So I'll fast forward a little bit and I'll see you when you're done with round 10. So here we are, we're done with round 10. And now we're going to switch back to the white for that last stripe. Find your white. You're not cutting off any yarn yet because you're going to use the beige for the last round again. Okay, so we'll pull that a little bit tighter. Go into the next stitch. Yarn over with the beige and then drop it. Pick up the white, yarn over, and pull through both stitches. And then tighten both of them like that. You can remove your stitch marker at this point. And continue for another 11 stitches around. 12 total for this round. Now we're done with round 11. What we can do now is cut off the white yarn, just leave a 4-inch tail. We're done with that. I wouldn't pull it through just yet. Let's weave in that yarn tail as we're finishing the last round, sorry. Go into the next stitch, pull that yarn tail tight, hold it in place, yarn over with the beige yarn, and single crochet. And let's do another 11 single crochets around for round 12. Weaving in that white yarn tail as we go. If this is too fiddly for you, don't worry, you can always just let it dangle and then weave it in with your darning needle in the end. Let's keep going all the way around. There we go. We're done with our last round for the body of the lip balm holder. Once you're done with round 12, don't cut your yarn just yet. What you want to do is start the hanger, this part of your lip balm holder, and we're going to chain 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way to 30. There we go. Chain 30 here, like this. Okay, and what we're going to do is fold the lip balm holder like that. Just hold it closed and find the middle spot of the opposite end. Oh, here we go. Of the lip balm holder, and connect that with a slip knot over here. Yarn over, pull through, and pull through again, like this. And then you could check that it's nicely centered like that. Okay, and at this point you can cut off your beige yarn and fasten off. There we go. Let's see what this looks like. We're just gonna tuck all these loose ends in for now, and we'll weave them in later. There we go. Let's move on to the hat. This part here. For that, we'll need the white yarn. And same process again. Let's start with a magic circle. And if you don't know how to do that, just chain 2 and work 6 single crochets into the second chain from the hook. The magic circle, I do it this way. I find this the easiest. Loop around, fold the loop over the working yarn, insert your hook, hold the yarn, yarn over, pull through. There you go. You got your magic circle. So now we want 6 single crochets into the magic circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Pull it closed. Like that. I work 1 single crochet for the next round into that first stitch and put my stitch marker right away into the first stitch of round 2. Now we want 2 stitches into each stitch around. So we've done one already. Work another single crochet stitch into that same stitch. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. For rounds 3 to 5, you want to single crochet into each stitch around. So you'll have 3 rounds of single crochet. So now we're done with round 5. And for round 6, which is actually like the icing of the hat, we're going to work a half double crochet, a double crochet, and a half double crochet into the first stitch, and we slip stitch into the next stitch. And we'll repeat that 5 times around. So let's remove the stitch marker. And we start with a half double crochet, like that, a double crochet into the same stitch, and another half double crochet into that same stitch. And then you slip stitch into the next one, like that. So you have that little bump coming out. And just repeat that around 5 more times. So yarn over, into the next stitch, you half double crochet, double crochet into the same stitch, and a half double crochet into that same stitch again, and slip stitch into the next stitch. There's your second one. So just keep doing that all the way around, and I'll meet you when you're done. Once you're done, you join with a slip stitch to the first stitch again. And there's your little hat. Nice and cute. You should have 6 of these little bumps around your hat, like that. And once you're done, pull this out a little bit, leave a 4-inch tail to weave in, and cut your yarn and fasten off. Let's put that aside and let's go back to the body. For the body, we want to make 2 little buttons here, like these. And we're going to make French knots. If you know how to make a French knot, that's great. Otherwise, I'll show you exactly how to do that. We're going to cut about an arm's length of the red yarn. And we're going to thread it through our yarn needle. Like this. And then we're going to pick up the body and we want to position the buttons about 2 rounds apart. So we'll make one here and one here. Let's start with the bottom one. So you insert your needle from behind, like that, and leave a little bit of a tail sticking out here. So you hold your needle like this. Your yarn is coming out just here underneath it. Hold that yarn, wrap it twice around your needle, and insert your needle into the next stitch and out the top. Like that. And gently pull it through. Keep pulling, and there you go. You have your first button. Pull the tail also, gently. There you go, and there you go. There's your first button, okay? Now keep this relatively tight, and let's do the second one. So you go back in the top here, and find where you want to put the next one. So let's say we'll position it about here. Your needle's coming out from behind. Pull it through. Tighten it, not too tight, so you're not pulling this one in. Okay, and let's do this again. So you position your needle just above the red yarn at an angle like that. Hold it in place. Hold the yarn and wrap it around your needle 2 times. Find the next stitch next to it, to the left of it. Insert your needle and out the top of your lip balm holder. Now pull it through gently. And there you go. There's your second button. Okay. This might take a bit of practice. It's easy once you get the hang of it. Just rewind the video, watch it a few times, and you've got your buttons. Once you're done with your 2 French knots, let's try and secure them from the inside. So try to turn your lip balm holder inside out as much as you can. And then take the 2 tails, the 2 red tails from the buttons, and just tie a double knot to secure them. Don't pull too tight. We just don't want them to fall out. That should be enough. Maybe just one more, just to make sure. There. And cut off these 2 tails. Let's weave in these ends as well. So thread the yarn tail. And from the inside of the hat, just grab a few stitches. Try to stay on the inside. Try to make sure your needle doesn't show from the outside as you're weaving in. Just got one this way. Let's try one that way. And I like to kind of split the yarn. Kind of helps it hold better when I'm weaving in. There. That should be fine. Cut off that end. And you don't want to tighten this center one too much from the magic circle, because you kind of want a little bit of a hole for the hanger to pass through. So I'm going to weave it in, but I won't tighten it too much. one time. And maybe in a third direction, this way down. There we go. And snip that off. Okay, so we turn it back to the correct position. Grab our hook, and you want to insert your hook into that top hole. Okay, and then grab the hanger. Grab it with your hook like that and pull it through. And then lower the hat onto the lip balm holder. So after you've woven in these last bits here from the inside of the body, you can grab, oh, let me grab this one, your key ring and attach it just like that. There you have your cute little gingerbread man lip balm holder. You can grab your lip balm or your lipstick, put it inside, close the little hat, and that's it, you're done. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial and see you next time. Bye!